Marcus Aurelius once said that the best revenge would be to not be like the person who made the mistake to you. I think I butchered that a little, but it's essentially where if someone wrongs you, the best revenge is to not be like them. Now, you see, I go around giving people a fair amount of advice, like here and there. I'll talk to people, they'll ask me questions, I'll tell them how to solve certain things. But I do come across certain people who don't want the advice. And they make it very clear that they don't want the advice and that their opinions are on top of what mine are. And then what I'm saying is an opinion. And that's okay. That doesn't affect me very much. It doesn't affect the way I stand on my points or what I think about that individual. But it does get me thinking about that first quote, where essentially the idea of self-improvement is that you want to learn, that you want to improve your knowledge, improve your vocabulary, your intrinsic motivation for things. But when people don't want to do that, they're not improving. They're deciding not to grow. They've made the choice to not grow, to not improve. And for those people, more power to them. They want to do their own thing, that's fine. But when it comes to them talking down on me, saying what I say are my opinions and that my advice is useless, my response is always the same. You're right. You do you, man. That's your thing. You do you. I can only express my opinion to you so much before it starts becoming kind of useless. And it sounds so egotistical to say, but like, I guess we'll see who's doing better 10 years down the line. The one person who wants to learn and improve and try and grow, or the person who thinks that their way is the only way. It depends, right? Because there's so many contradictions to it, because sometimes you don't want to take what the majority advice is. I guess the stuff I don't say is really majority advice, but you don't want to take what majority advice is, and you want to do your own math and find your own solution and be so darn set on your solution that no matter what anyone says, you still believe you're right. There's still a context where that stands. But when it comes to not even allowing yourself to experience what other people advise you to do, then you kind of just lack the ability to learn and improve and change your behavior and take failures on the chin and move on from that. The idea is to not be like those individuals. The idea is to always learn. That's one thing I will be saying in this video. It's just learn. Learning is the one thing that's going to skyrocket anything that you want to do. Whether you want to get better grades in school, whether you want to get better at the course that you're doing, the career that you're doing, you want to make more money, you want to get better at self-improvement, you want to get bigger in the gym. Learning is what's going to move that forward. There's no downside to learning. There's no downside to getting more knowledge and more information. It's just good. So that's my advice. Pick up a book, read an article, read a newsletter, learn something, try something new. That's what you have to do today. Open a newsletter, read a book, whatever action call that there is there, or a video that you've watched, whatever action call that tells you to do, give it a try. See what happens. Maybe it'll be life-changing. If you like watching these kind of videos, click on this video here to watch the next one, and click on subscribe and the post notifications if you want to see more videos like this. It's a win-win, man. So, thank you for watching.